Hey guys, good evening. It's another session, and it was a good day today. We are live on YouTube like I do every night on this channel. We have a good time. I welcome you to come and join in on our live chats every night. Anyone can join, whether you have a profile with your face or without your face. You can watch or you can leave a comment like my guy Sage Life. Hey, what's up, Antonio? I thought about you today when I posted that video. I said, Antonio needs to see that sunshine, that Florida sunshine. Rick, good to see you, brother. And so every night, I broadcast live. I welcome you to join. You hit the subscribe button. When you're notified, come in, leave a comment, or just watch. I appreciate everyone who clicks the thumbs up button. Just a free way to support. Now, also, what I do is I pick one specific topic that I like to kind of direct the conversation. Because if you don't direct the conversation, if you don't direct your life, then other people will. Other people will lead your life. Other people will define your life. Believe me, there's a bunch of people, controlling, manipulative people that have been hurt in life, and instead of them building their life, they want to tear your life down. If you don't lead your life, someone else will lead it for you. Someone else will define it for you. Someone else will tell you what your childhood's like. Someone will tell you what your future's like. Someone will tell you what you look like. Someone will break you down to a T if you let them. You have to define your life, and you have to direct your life. You have to direct your energy. We've been talking about recently on these live chats, spirit of hopelessness. There's been times where I've been hopeless, get agitated with life. I'm tired of life. I hate life, and that's part of life. I don't dodge that, and I don't try to pander and say life is all good. Today was a good day though. And when you can take a good day, you take it. You don't question it. Take the good when it comes. You say thank you, and you enjoy the most out of it. And you have to learn in life that there are winds of positivity and there's winds of negativity. And you cannot control if the winds are going to blow or what direction they're going to blow. But you can control how you cast your sail. You can control the direction of your steering wheel so that when the winds blow, you either let it take you to a certain path or you try to steer away. But there is a certain part of your life that you control, not someone else, not a viewer, not a fake profile, not a real friend, not a family member, not a coworker. There's a part of life that only you can control, that only you can adjust a sail. And that's the part of life called accountability for yourself. And you can never escape that. And if you let your mind get too dark, and if you just give into hopelessness, you will let that wind of negativity take you completely out to the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is where there's just lost souls, lost ships. Now, can the storm get bad enough that any of us would give up? Yes, including me. Yes, I'm not above giving up. But there is more hope for those who don't give up, to the point, go as far as you can. And what I wanted to talk about tonight was a midlife crisis, because that may be part of the darker thoughts I've been having recently. But life is a part of good thoughts and bad thoughts. Don't let anyone steer you wrong. Don't let your teacher, don't let your psychiatrist, don't let your parent, don't let your professor, don't let anyone tell you that life is just positive thoughts. Life is good thoughts, bad things, good things. It's both. Some you can control and some you have absolutely no control over. Sometimes you want to fight back, sometimes you're tired of fighting. Both will happen. But like I always tell you, don't stay down. Not because I have a grand philosophy of getting back up, but if you stay down, life will keep kicking you. So try to get up. You try to put one foot in front of the other. But the midlife crisis is basically equated to hopelessness. You've seen half of life. You've become disillusioned with life. And that's what it is. What is disillusioned? Disillusioned is you joined a church because you thought there was something greater in the church than in the world, but then you came to realize that it's just another bunch of people that were lost in the world. They're trying to figure out life too. Disillusioned is you started dating someone that you thought could bring you happiness, bring you your internal joy, but then you realize they're just a bunch of work too. Disillusioned is, you got a pet, you thought like it'd be no problem picking up their dookie, but then they had vet bills, and then they got old, and then there's problems, and they had to deal with missing them when they died. Disillusioned is, you had a family and you bought a house and you got into live by your in-laws, and you thought that was going to bring you happy, but now you're really bored with life. Now you really hate life. Disillusioned is you planned your life to play out a certain way. You thought certain things that either society taught you or you taught yourself that were going to bring you happiness, that they don't bring you happiness. And you're disillusioned with life. Disillusioned is hopelessness a little bit. And also part of a midlife crisis is half your life is behind you. And if you spend half your life building something and now you're disillusioned with it, now you have to start from scratch. Starting from scratch is a horrible feeling. I hate it. Some of the things I hate the most in life is starting from scratch. It could totally break your spirit. Especially once you've obtained certain things and you've made traction, and now you got to start from scratch. Total devastation. But sometimes in life, that's the cards that are dealt, and especially in your midlife, part of a midlife crisis is chances are you've made some big mistakes, because you don't get to midway through your life without making big mistakes. No one does. No one does. The rich people, the wealthy that have inherited money, okay, that, love that whole system of capitalism because they've been mostly privileged and they have enough money to buffer it. They don't see when they failed investments or when they failed businesses because they've always got at least a little bit buried in a bank account somewhere. You may not notice it as much with them because there's a buffer. But everyone fails. And especially midway through your life, you got big failures. And the hope has been beaten out of you a little bit through the failures, through the memories, through the disillusionment. And now you got to figure out, how the hell am I going to muster up enough energy to get through another half of my life? And I know the last half of my life is going to be elderly with limited physical capability. How the hell am I supposed to get inspired about that? That's not easy. What I can tell you is when you get a good day, take a good day. Start there. Today was a good day for me. I was playing Ice Cube, okay? The Lakers beat the Supersonics, okay? It was 83 degrees in South Florida. Was that magical? Hell yeah. Was there a lot of bikinis out today? Yes. Did I question why is there so many bikinis today and not any other day? No, I just said thank you. Did I start to think about that? I'll have to go back to work and I can't see this every day. I wish I could see this every day. I thought about that a little bit, but I say, look, be thankful for today. When you can take a good day, you take a good day. You start right there. That will inspire you again. And not think too far ahead into the future. Don't try to think about you trying to make up for every mistake, trying to make up for every loss, and trying to get back to where at like a recoup mode. Whether recoup your hope, recoup your money, or just take a good day when you can take a good day. Start there. Make a reassessment of the people that are in your life. Midway through your life, you are no longer, or you should be no longer driven by peer pressure. Peer pressure probably started your pivotal years as a teenager, and it caused you to create certain habits in your life and build your life around certain things, as well as society pressure, not just peer pressure. Peer pressure is drink this, smoke this, and now you need a beer every night. Now you need a cigarette every night. In midlife, all because it started in a teenage peer pressure year. Society pressure is, hey, American dream is, get a 30-year fixed mortgage, interest rates are low, buy close to your in-laws. Now you hate where you live, you're not inspired, you can't stand your in-laws, and you may even been divorced. So now you have to totally uproot some of the people that you've placed around you, some not necessarily because it was your choice, some just you were brought around this. And now midway through your life, figure out this ain't the way for me. So now you have to start picking different people, not based on who's hot, not based on who you're related to, not based on who you're trying to impress, based on who has similar mindsets, based on who supports you without judging you, based on when you're down, they don't try to over cheer you up. They just say, I understand. They give you a pat in the back and they give you space. Okay. You don't need someone to over cheer you up when you're down. That's, you don't need that in midlife crisis. You need someone to say, I understand, and give you space. So now you got to start selecting the right people based on a shallow how mindset. That means not based on the exterior, based on how you vibe with them interior. You have to develop that, you don't care what people think. And you're going to use your creativity. No matter if you get a thumbs down or you get a thumbs up, you're going to use your creativity. You're not going to hide your gift under the bed. Okay? Like the scripture says, you're going to place your lamp on a lampstand, let it shine to the entire room. Okay? And if some people don't like it, guess what? What are they doing with their life? What you will find when you use your creativity and people criticize you is the ones who criticize don't use their creativity. They're negative. That's their creativity. Their creativity is to destroy, not to build. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. They're destroyers. They're not builders. You don't need people like that. Don't even worry about people like that. Do it anyway. Do it in spite of them. Well, don't even do it in spite of them. I do things because I love to do them at this point in my life. I don't do things to try to show people like this is who I am. If they don't like it, I don't care. I would love for everyone to like it, but I don't. I accept that people don't. That's part of getting over the midlife crisis. Not thinking too far into the future. Taking a good day when you can take it. Putting the right people around you. And realizing that, look, every day is closer to death. So that may also be a relief. Like, look, you don't have to really go crazy. I mean, of course, we all want to save a certain amount of money, do a certain amount of things. But look, when you can, live where you want to live. That's my life experience. Don't wait till you're 65. When you can, create as many good days as you can, as early as you can, because midlife through, you realize now the time's ticking, and that's okay. It's a good thing that time's ticking, because if you lived a good life, if you lived a full life, you don't want to live twice, not in this world, okay? That's my experience, okay? That's midlife, my evaluation of this world. If you live a full life, you don't want to go around 2 times in this world. You don't want to live to your 150, okay? You want to make the most of your days. You want to surround yourself by the right people, and you want to give it all you got. And when the good 83-degree weather with bikinis everywhere, when you get that wind of life, when you get a good day, set your sails, steer the course of your life, and ride that wave, baby. Because, you're going to have storms again. You're going to have red tide again. You're going to have hurricanes again. So you got to make the most of when you got a good tide. And when you got a bad one, bunker down. But, I'm not going to give you that, your best days are yet to come. Hopefully they are. Don't give up on hope. But they may not be. But, I don't think you get any value in being hopeless. I don't think you get any value in being overly hopeful, but you need a level of hope. And how do you create hope? By engaging the day, seizing the moment, and all the things I spoke of. All right. Anything other than that, then I'm just going to start to reach for things. I said the core of what I wanted to say. I don't want to stress the message. Now we're going to go into all live comments. Well, I appreciate. I'm very thankful for this YouTube channel. Is my goal to grow it. It's part of using my creativity. And I want to speak that. I spoke for 2 years before I got a remote job that I wanted a remote job. People thought I was crazy. I remember after the second year, every time a boss or manager would come to our department, there was a coworker in the office. And I used to always say, look, is there any remote jobs? I remember him saying to me, Sam, at some point, are you going to stop asking? Because they keep saying there's nothing there. I said, no, I'm not. And sure enough, 2.5 years after asking, you have to ask. You have to put yourself out there. You have to say what you want. And so, if you want to grow your YouTube channel, if you want to do something, you have to say, this is what I want to do. And it may take 2-3 years. You may have to live in your car in the winter for 2 years before you go to Florida. You all right with that? And people are going to look at you crazy. But there's good people. 53 of them in here right now. Hopefully all positive, maybe some negative. But I know I've seen a couple ones that I love and that have supported me, and I'm very thankful for them. And I appreciate them. And now we're going to go into their comments. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And if you like these videos, I appreciate you giving a thumbs up and sharing it. And let's talk about your day. Thank you. Sage, yeah, hi Sage. Antonio, like I said, man, I thought of you. Tried to make a video showing the sun, showing the outdoors, and trying to balance the channel to give different perspectives of my life, not just me in my car barking at my phone. Rick, good to see you. Antonio, thanks, you got it, brother. Maria, hello Maria, how are you? Good to see you. Love and respect. How was your day? Rob, what's up, Sammy? How are you, man? I feel good. Overall, I'm thankful. I'm just gonna take a good day. Today was a good day, so I'm gonna take it. Of course, I want more out of life. I don't have everything I want. I'm not 100%, but it's a good day. So I'm not gonna try to over analyze a good day. I'm gonna take a good day. I'm gonna be thankful for my health. I'm probably going to watch some free porn tonight, and that's it. I'm not going to overthink today. Queen. Hi, hello, Queen. Hey, how are you? Good to see you, Queen. Antonio. I knew that was for me. I felt it. Well, I felt you all day. I said, I can feel Antonio's, I can feel his comment in the live chat, like, Sam, when are you going to show me that sunset and sunrise? I was like, I know that guy loves me. So I said, but it's good. You know, I love you. I love you. It was appreciated. I thought you, though. JK Sammy. From San Antonio, Texas, man. Love and respect to Texas. Shout out to Glen O. Glen O's next. He says cold in Fort Worth, Texas, man. Greens from Fort Worth. He's got the snow flurries, man. Shout out to North Texas. A little cold up there, man. Good to see you, Glen O. Love and respect to you and the Shih Tzus. Thank you, Jake. Coach 9500. Sam, is it possible to live in the state of Florida year-round without air conditioning? Well, I did. I was in Florida this winter. Hot as hell. I woke up like a pool of sweat. Not as a senior citizen, I think you may struggle more than me, but I did it without an air conditioning, just with a battery-powered fan in my car, sweating my ass off. It was hot, but I also survived 2 winters in negative below zero weather in New Jersey. That was freezing. It was easier to spend the summers in Florida than to spend the winters in New Jersey. That's the truth for me. But this summer, what I'm going to try to do, if my living situation stays the same, which means living in a full-time in my Jeep Renegade, I'm going to try to get an air conditioner. And when I stay at campgrounds, usually I stay at campgrounds that have the RV hookups, and I just park my Jeep right in that campsite. And I could use it. And I've already seen someone do it at the campsite where they came with a minivan. They ran an extension cord. They ran it through their window, and they had like a TV and a heater in their minivan. So what I'm going to do, I already bought an extension cord. Want me to show you? I'll show you. What I'm going to do in the summer, I'll do a video on it, is I got an extension cord here, okay? I'm going to run that to the RV hookup on a campsite. I'm going to run it through my window. I'm going to hook up some type of portable air conditioning. I'm going to vent it out the window, and I'm going to have this place chilling like Alaska, but in Florida. And is that going to be magical? We'll see. It may be a disaster, but I'm going to give it a shot. All right? Good job, Queen. How are you doing tonight? Good, Queen. How are you doing? Good to see you, Queen. Antonio, I had family like that. They were mad at their life. Yeah, I've been there. So they tried controlling me. Yep. And keeping me from moving ahead. Yeah, it's not right. It's not right, brother. People who love you should never try to control you. Tony, hey, Sam. How was your Christmas? Just checking in. Been playing hella holiday parties. New Year's Day, I'm going to be playing in New Orleans. Well, brother, you're using your creativity, man. Guitar emoji to you, man. Happy for you. I love to see people do what they love. That's my goal. One of my goals for New Year's, as we approach New Year's, is I want to do more of what I love. And you should too. And but my Christmas was good. I spent doing it live on YouTube. Normal day at the beach. So I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful to be in Florida for the holidays. I love Florida. Love living in Florida. John, good evening, Sam. Hey, brother. Thumbs up. Thumbs up to you. Emsoff. How's it going, Nomad? Is 40 a midlife crisis? 38 is a midlife crisis. Between 38 to 42, 38 is exactly midway through your life. In the United States of America, the average life expectancy, and just about worldwide in most developed countries, is 78 years old. The average life expectancy is 78 years old. So you divide that by 2, midway through your life is 38. So anywhere between 38 to 42, it's going to start to hit you. Maybe a little bit earlier, a little bit later for some people, but that's midway through your life. And there's an energy level. Your body is energy. Your body, it's peaked out. So once you peak, you start to come down. And that's a midlife crisis. That could be depression, right? Like just after you orgasm, you start to want to go to sleep. Your energy levels are used up. So midway through your life, you've orgasmed. You've seen all this life has to offer. Now, you're ready to roll over and kick her out of the bed because you had enough of life. So what should you do? Take a good day when you can take one, and just try to make the most. There's better days coming, hopefully. Just make the most of each day. It's all you can do. Connor's in the house. Hey, Connor, I'm not mad. So good to see you, brother. Lizard emoji to you, brother. Isaac, my Steelers didn't make playoffs. I'm in a crisis tonight. Well, I'm sorry, brother. I spent many years watching football and enjoying that. So I totally understand that. I used to love to eat, watch football. Nothing wrong with that. I enjoyed it. At this point in my life, I don't even know anything about sports. I don't even watch it. I spend most of my day outside. But love and respect, brother, and I'm sorry because if that would encourage you, I'd love for that to encourage you. Tony, Isaac, gotta let Tomlin go. Oh, he's still playing. He's still the coach. How about them Cowboys? Okay. Tony, Isaac I like that. Gang of youth. My brother, hello, a blessing to you tonight. Thank you, gang of youth. Love and respect too. Q Burrow, Queens in the house. Good to see you. Freyo, go Cowboys. All right, I'm not mad. We got some Cowboy fans in here. If you ever date a girl that likes the Dallas Cowboys, that's a red flag, guys. I've dated my share of girlfriends, okay? And what I can tell you is if she likes the Dallas Cowboys, red flag, okay? Why? There's some mysteries in life I can't explain. Like they said in the Catholic Mass, let us proclaim our mystery of faith. And what I can tell you is if the Dallas Cowboys are her favorite team, let you proclaim red flag, okay? Total disaster coming your way. Rick Rule, hey Sam, just got fired from my job. I'm sorry to hear that. I've never been fired. I've been laid off. My lease ends next month, and I'm going to be living in my car traveling for a while. Problem is the shame I am getting from my family. How should I handle it? Don't even talk to them. That's my opinion and my experience. When I first started living out of my car, I was shamed as well. I was scared to tell people. I was ashamed of myself, not for doing it, but just I didn't want to hear people's backlash. I wasn't ashamed. I still had a job. I still do this, but I felt ashamed, like to tell people. So I didn't tell people. And when my father found out and he was mad that I didn't tell him, I said, look, I did try to tell him. And then he gave me a bunch of shame. So I stopped telling him. My mom was a little bit nervous, but she accepted it. People who love you, especially if you're a grown adult, and if you're not parked on their property, if they can't accept it, I understand it's scary. And it certainly has made me not be as judgmental because I'm doing something that could be very judgmental upon someone else looking at my life. So all I can tell you, brothers, look, it's another opportunity for you to weed out people that don't really support you. But it's not an easy period. I've been there, so I'm not preaching something I haven't practiced. And what I could tell you is in the beginning, don't tell anybody, just do what you need to do to keep your sanity. Try to find another job, do what you need to do for you, but look for another job immediately, as best you can, unless you have money that you saved or you want to save. But you always need income coming in. That will encourage you. When you don't have income coming in and you're getting shamed, you're going to feel bad. But you can do it. Even if you got to work, Walmart or something, do whatever you got to do. And look, some people are going to get it, some people aren't. That's life. I think you definitely learn that midway through your life that some people get you, some people don't. Surround yourself with the people that get you and don't question you. And then you'll be better off for it, brother. Love to you. Gleno, Cowboys won. Fort Worth in the house. Rick Rule. I'm going through a midlife crisis. It sucks. Well, I understand that, brother. Make the most of each day. Bad days suck. And when you get a good day, just enjoy it. Sometimes what I found is in a midlife crisis, when you have a good day, you can worry the good day away. You can think, well, today's a good day, but I'm getting older and I got to save up for retirement. Well, today's a good day, but I got all these bad memories. Look, when you get a good day, especially midway through your life, look, you're not promised that many more good days. Take it. And don't question it. Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. Just say thank you. Play Ice Cube. Today was a good day and keep it moving. I think that will help. Amtoff, the future is scary for everyone. Wealthy have no bills to worry about. Well, I totally agree. Financial independence is a huge thing. They can only focus on the reality of money doesn't stop aging and death. No, it doesn't. Look, but I totally understand. Look, I push for universal basic income. I push for Andrew Yang. I'll continue to push for that. Anytime I've ever had a job, if I've had an opportunity to get someone else a job, I have. So, look, do what you can to make society better. I do. And I continue to, and I'm going to look ways in the future, maybe even do it more. But what I could tell you to do is focus on your own life, work as much as you can, um, and make the most of your life. That's it. Because you can only control what you can control. But try to make things better. I hear you. Jay Smith, that's our research brother. Is that you, Mike Smith, on my Instagram? Was that you? Question mark. Yeah, my Instagram is the word inspire underscore 38. The word inspire, the symbol underscore 38. I saw somebody, Mike Smith, commented on a couple of my things today. Sorry about your misfortune, Rick Rules. You'll make it through okay, man. I hear you, man. Thank you, Jay. Rick. Being non-married and no family by choice in my 20s and 30s. Now I see no point to life anymore. Well, I understand that, but thank God that you don't have kids and a wife, because let me tell you something. I know people who have kids and a wife, and now they don't see a point to life anymore. Or they're midway through their life, they got a divorce, they got to start from scratch. That's a midlife crisis. To be honest with you, Rick, if you are not married, if you don't have kids, you are actually in a better place than most people. So midway through your life, brother, you got no attachments. Even if you got to work a very basic job for a very basic income, you at least got a fighting shot, and that should give you hope. Now, I'm going to give some hope to people who are in a different situation, but just take your situation. When you're trying to find hope, don't try to find hope for every single body in the world, because that's a black hole. First, you have to find hope for yourself, and then, because you can't give to anyone else what you don't have. Okay, so you got to find hope for yourself. For hope for yourself is you don't have any dependence. You don't have any big financial commitment on your back as far as kids, family, a mortgage. You can start very basic and start to work and save up and live a simple life and live where you want. You can go anywhere. Now's the time in your life. You want to live in a different state. You want to try something new, try it, and just go get a job anywhere, Target, whatever, and then apply to more career jobs. And then do your creativity thing on the side. Look, I work a full-time job. I do this on the side. I pray this gets money. I pray this does. But for a year and a half, I'm still working. And I probably still will be working a year and a half from now. Hopefully not, but probably will. Those are, all you can do in life is what you can control. So I practice what I preach. I'm not giving you, I live in my car full-time for 2 years and change. So I'm not telling you, I'm telling you, this is what I do. I live in my car. I've lived in the winter in New Jersey. I've lived in the summer in Florida. I've worked a full-time job. I've worked for minimum wage. I've worked for good wages. I've lost money. I've made money. Life, there's no rhyme or reason. Some things are through our own fault. You got to take accountability. There's things I did in my life, my own fault. And there's things I didn't do in my life. You get some favor. It's good and bad. There's all those things in life. But again, I think one of the things in midlife crisis is you've become bombarded with a lot of knowledge, some worth knowledge, some BS knowledge, and you want to overanalyze life. The one good thing about like a childlike spirit is they don't overanalyze shit. So don't try to overanalyze life. Just take whatever good you can take. Try not to focus too much on the negative. You're going to have bad days. I have bad days. I say them on the channel. I don't try to hide from them. I don't think you should try to hide from negativity or bad things. I address them. But you do have to make a conscious effort to direct yourself eventually away from that negativity, because you have to take accountability for your life. And if you don't, no one else can make you happy. People can encourage you. No one else can make you happy. So, I had to make a decision today. I said, look, Sam, you can't be down the dumps. Look, you're in Florida. That's where you want to be. You're healthy. You feel better. You're not sick. You better damn sure try to make the most of today. And that's what I did. And that's what you should do. Leno, when I go through a crisis, I call up Coors Light to take me away for the evening. Well, I'm not mad to self-medication. But whatever works for you, I'm not mad at that. I drank before in my life. I've smoked cigarettes. I don't do anything anymore. So sometimes, like when I share my negativity and I share my dark thoughts, I get upset when people try to over-encourage me. Because then I ask them, do you self-medicate? Do you take prescription pills to make you happy? Do you take alcohol to make you happy? Do you eat unhealthy food to give you a high? There's nothing wrong with that if you do, because everyone needs different things and some people need those things. But I don't do any of those things. I have to find my way through all natural. Now, not everyone's blessed to do that. But that's why I don't like people who try to over encourage me. I like people who say, Sam, I understand. I like people who try to encourage me. I like people who give me my space. And that's the type of people you want in your life. Good job. Apathy. Hey, Sam. Good seeing you. Also to you. Midlife crisis. Damn, good topic. Well, I appreciate that. Apathy, love, and respect. Chad. I avoided a midlife crisis because I think life is a crisis in general. It could be, definitely. It was a teen. I'm sure it will be when I'm old and I'm getting over daily. No, look, life can be a total disaster. But look, I mean, you could be also in a third world country with no opportunity, and there's some still like, child slavery and different things going on in the world. Look, I'm not going to try to sell you on this world. I'm not one of those guys to try to sell you on the world like life is great, just get inspired. No, I'm not that guy. I fully accept that this world could be crap. All I can say is try to find whatever you can. Everyone's different. Everyone has been dealt a different set of cards. If you got your legs, if you got your feet, right there, you're better off than a person that's handicapped. I see handicapped people every day. And sometimes when I'm in a dark space negativity-wise, I say, Sam, look, what's separating you from being in like a paraplegic or something? I got to just be thankful for that. Now some paraplegic, they may say something else. I can't explain everyone else's feelings. All I can do is say, what do I need to do to put myself in a thankful, hopeful position? You got to be thankful, make the most of your life, but I'm not going to try to oversell you on this world. I'm not. I understand it. I feel your pain. Try to do what you can to steer your mind, set your sails to the positive wind, bunker down when you get negative wind, but you eventually have to direct your mind a little bit towards the light. Go for a walk, listen to music, try. You're going to have good and bad days, though. I have them both, too. I understand. John? Yeah. I hate starting from scratch, too. Yeah, that sucks. Somebody give me a suck emoji. Good job, Brandon. Right now, for me, income to become independent is the most stressful thing to accomplish. Totally agree with that, and I totally understand that. Totally been there with that. I still worry about that sometimes. Why? Because at any time, anything can be taken away from you. I was laid off at times right before Christmas, and so I understand the feeling. I've been there. All I can say is just be thankful and I don't know, just try to save and try to do as many things. Put effort into things. Look, no one's just going to give you a YouTube channel, right? I mean, for me, I show up every day unless I'm sick, but 90% of the time I'm showing up. I did it for 9 months. There was no monetization. You got to show up. No matter what you do in life, nothing just happens. Like, electrical school, I went for 5 years. I did different things. Everything in life is going to require you to show up consistently. You're going to have off days, of course, but consistency, and you got to bear it out. That's all you can do. I think showing up is the biggest career piece of wisdom I can give anyone. If you don't show up, it doesn't matter. Then you're really going to get scared. That's the only thing. I'm practicing when I preach. I show up to work. I show up to YouTube. I try to build both. I try to build my career. I try to build YouTube. I would love to do all creative things, but if it doesn't pay the bills, guess what I'm doing? I've done things I've hated in life. Why? Because no one else is going to feed me. And I understand that. Everyone's got their burdens. I understand that. Rick. J. Smith. Hope so. The uncertainty now in middle age is maddening. Well, I understand that. It's scary. Try to make life better for society as best you can. I've done that. Look, I've worked with soup kitchens, worked with homeless shelters. I've had a nonprofit. All I can tell you is do what you can. We got to work on you. You can't neglect the work of your own life because you can't give what you don't have. And I think if you have that mindset, I think you'll find a path to make society better. Rick Rule at J. Smith. Not easy to recover from a setback. Totally agree with that. As it was 10 years ago. Now it's, oh shit. And it's like, you can't get over it. I understand. I'm not going to pander to you and say it's easy. All I can say is part of a midlife crisis is you got to start to let go. You got to let go of the past. Not easy. Not easy. Not easy. You got to let go. You got to let your mind just focus on the present. Not easy. One foot in front of the other. That's all you can do. I understand. Lagnar. Hey, Sam Netherlands in the house. I will be backstage, brother. You may be backstage, but nobody puts baby in the corner. Everyone's front row. in this live chat. Love and respect. Everyone is equal respect. I like that. Lagnar. Hello, all. Y'all chatters. Jay Smith. I'm 37. So I know what you mean, Rick Rules. I've been at the same job for 12 years. Good job, brother. And it's not easy. It isn't. It isn't. Like, I'm not one of those type of people. Like, I'm not barking at you saying, look, working is easy. I think America's overworked. I think society is out of balance. I think the rich people have too much control. I think the middle class is shrinking. And I think much of society, we're overworked. Why am I inspired today? Because, look, I had 2 days off. So I'm with you. I'm in the grind like everyone else. So what I can tell you is I totally get why some people, I realize how hard it is on me to keep showing up. And I can understand why some people don't. So I don't look down on them. I understand that. But you can and you will recover. To try to relax, then try to reevaluate and make a better path. Not easy. We both understand. Doug, Sam. Oh, it's Doug from New Mexico. How are you? Doug's in the house. Doug, what's up, brother? Doug Reach, a.k.a. the man from New Mexico, a.k.a. the man who likes karaoke. Now, if Doug could be a full-time karaoke guy, he would be happy in life. But damn, karaoke ain't paying the bills. But Doug, I think you should do a YouTube channel of karaoke. That's hot out there for some people. Now, you did a YouTube channel for New Mexico. Try for karaoke. Lagnar, thumbs up or down, please, and thanks. Well, preferably thumbs up. Thank you. Daddy Geek. Hey, Daddy Geek. Hey, Sam. Much love and respect. Same back to you. I am here watching, thank you, but in a lot of pain, so I will be quietly supporting you, brother. Well, Daddy Geek, love to you. I want everyone to prayer emoji to Daddy Geek. I know she's going through some tests for nerve issues. And she does a lot in her life. She sacrificed a lot for her family. She's been through a lot with her career. She could tell you a lot about that. And, she's been a huge supporter. All I can say is love and prayers to you. I don't want to try to and like I said, sometimes like when I'm really hurting, I don't want people to try to over encourage me. I just want to say, bless you. I love you. Everyone prayer emoji at Daddy Geek and give her space. Like Marin would say, let's give Daddy Geek her space, but let's show her love and respect. Doug, Sam, it was freaking cold in New Mexico today. Yep, gotta be in Florida. That things on you would have frozen in those temps. Well, I know. Believe me, last year this time, I was in Jersey. Were things freezing on me? Yeah. The Johnson was like frozen to my thigh, man. Lagnar, at Daddy Geek, light a candle for you. Lagnar's lighting candles, man. Candle emoji. Thank you, brother, and thank you for the candle you lit for me. I'm a traveling van. Today and tomorrow, and probably the next day, I have to think about navigating a problem. Okay. I have to navigate through this absolute surgical precision. No room for error. It's a one-shot deal. Damn, that's drama. What's going on, traveling van? Under pressure? Well, I want to give you space. I don't want you to share if you don't want to share. But if you want to elaborate more on that, I mean, that sounds like a drama series. But if you don't want to share, I give you your space. And I say prayer emoji to traveling van. Show them some love and respect. Doug, if you live a full life, you don't want to go around 2 times. Well, I totally agree with that. Not in this world. Damn right. Yep. Praise the Lord, says the choir. If you've lived a full life, you damn sure don't want to live twice in this world. Totally agree with that. Who the hell wants to be here more than one lifetime? Yeah. Like sometimes people say, Sam, don't keep saying like 78 years is the average life expectancy. That makes me sad. I say, shit, that should make you happy. How long do you want to live in this? You know what I'm saying? Damn. Who the hell wants, yeah, I agree with that. Not me. That's why I make things count, Doug. That's why me and you vibe. And I know you voted for Trump, but me and you on the same page still. Why? Because we vibe, and I appreciate that. George, 007, stay strong, buddy. Don't think, that's for Rick. Don't think like that. We'll get better. Well, I appreciate that, George. Just show him you love him and then give him your space. Thank you. Rick at George. Thanks, man. God bless Sam. He is here doing what he's doing. Well, I appreciate that. This is me doing what I love. Would love to do what I love. And I am doing what I love. Look, you do what you love, whether whether you get paid for it or not. I mean, you do what you love. You start there. Because the bottom line is when you do what you love, that's the pay. That's the inspiration that keeps you going. Now, look, everyone wants a little bit of money. So I don't never want to be disingenuous. But what I'm practicing what I preached. I'm preaching what I'm practicing, all those damn things. Well, I'm living a life of showing you, look, no matter what, Do what you love. Do things you don't want to do because you got to make, money to support yourself. Just try to make the most of your life. I can't say my equation and how I've done it in my life is like the end all be all for everybody because I've made my share of mistakes. I'm not perfect, but all I'm trying to say is I'm in it with you. I'm doing the best I can to make the most of this motherfucker and trying to be happy, trying to be respectful, trying to grow as a person, as a man, and, trying to put the right people around me. And that's it. What else can I do? There's nothing else I can do. Ascending Beauty and Brains. Hey, Salmon fam. Happy Sunday, everyone. Hey, Ascending Beauty and Brains. Thank you. Apathy. I hope, all caps, someday you settle down in a life with a beautiful MILF in her 30s. Yeah, nah, that ain't gonna happen. But I appreciate the love. That gets you. Man, we never know. Keep the hope. Never give up. Maybe smile. Thank you, Apathy. Is it a blessing to make someone smile? It's a blessing from the Lord. I believe that. Now, some days it's hard to make me smile. Believe me, there's some days you can't make me smile. But that made me smile, and thank you, Apathy. Now, when I saw plentiful bikinis today, and there was plentiful, because all the snowbirds come here after Christmas, and there's some people that are still on their holiday vacation, and so everyone's down here. It's very crowded right now in Florida. And so there were bikinis everywhere because it was a cold front too, like in South Florida. It was only like in the 70s the past few days. Like today it was in the 80s. Yes, that's what I need. That's probably why I got sick too. But it's definitely that food poisoning from Walmart with the expired food. But what I can tell you is 80 degrees, there was bikinis everywhere. MILFs, PYTs, everything. Every type of girl from every part of the world you ever want to see. Every type of body type you ever want to see. You like chunky girls like my man Traveling Van, they were out there. You like skinny girls, they're out there. You like middle girls, they're out there. Tall, midgets, everyone was out there with bikinis. And what I could tell you is, did I fantasize about the touch of a woman? Yes. But then I also had the reality of life. Like, Sam, you've already been down that. You've been through your midlife crisis. But don't give up hope. But I did start to fantasize about softly caressing the bottom of a smooth apple ass. And it was encouraging. It was hopeful. It gave me hope. But no disrespect. George, position yourself, yes, as best you can. I practice what I preach. Put yourself in a position to hopefully one day something good happen. But you have to make decisions. Look, no one put my house on the market for me. I did. No one lived in their car in New Jersey for 2 years to get down to Florida. I did. No one applied, for the job position that I wanted. I did. I mean, no one did it for me. I mean, there were certain things that people had to give me favor. People had to give me an opportunity. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a self-made man. No one's self-made. Everyone needs helps along the way. And I thank God. And I make a note to occasionally verbally and through written documentation, I express my gratitude to people who have given me an opportunity. I don't take it for granted. But also, I express that. But also, you play a part in making decisions to positioning yourself to do what you want to do. It's a combination. It's like faith without works is dead. You need faith. You need some things to just like God's grace go your way, whatever you believe, luck, whatever. And then you have to put in the work. You have to do some things to, you want to be a YouTube star. Guess what happens if you don't make videos? Nothing. You got to do it. That's part of life. Good job. Lagnar. At Ascending Beauty and Brains, welcome. Queen, it's people in my life like that. I ain't mad at that. John Suttles, my positive brother from Boston. Love and respect to you, brother. I appreciate you. It's been a blessing to know you better. It's been a blessing to get your feedback. I saw your feedback on my Instagram today, brother, and I appreciate and value your perspective. Now, John Suttles, smart brother, served in a lot of areas in life. I won't break down this thing because I don't know how private he wants to be, but all I can say is I appreciate you, John, and you have a lot to offer in many areas, brother. Love and respect. Joseph, hey, Sam. Hey, Joseph. Joseph, sell those properties and buy that Class B. I know an RV is a depreciating asset, but look, you've already had properties. You've already had appreciating assets. You're older now. And I saw you binge watching my Florida videos. The bottom line is you ain't getting any younger, brother. So even if you don't get your exact asking price, sell that property. As long as you have enough in an emergency account, buy the depreciating asset. The honest truth is you're probably only going to like the RV for about 12 months to 18 months. After about 2 years of RVing, you're going to get tired of it. And then, yes, you're going to have to sell a depreciating asset at a loss. But the bottom line is, look, you live life. Now, don't do it irresponsibly. Make sure that you bank enough money and that you liquidate first. But my opinion, brother, sell everything, buy the Travato, and get your ass down to Florida. Why? Because cold's hell up north. Good job, Queen. Trying to control my life. Queen, I pray that things turn around for you because you've been a positive, supporting blessing to me. And I can see, too, you got intelligence and you got something to offer. Shame on anyone who doesn't see that. Lagnar. Hey, Queen. AI Gaming. Kayla's in the house. Love and respect, too. Our fellow Canadians who have millionaires and they also have universal health care. Is that a sign of leadership? Yes. Canada's leading and United States, the richest country in the world, is lagging. Okay. Bankruptcy, number one cause of bankruptcy in America is healthcare bills. Okay. And there's two different Americas. There's very wealthy and very poor, middle class shrinking, and we got to do better. Good job. Stacy, you're an inspiration. Thank you. Do you sleep in the front seat or back? Good question. We would love to be free like you. Well, thank you. But let me tell you something. After 2 years living in your car, you wouldn't love it. Most people don't. Most people, after 8 months, they said, there's a guy that came here in this channel last night. He said, Sam, when I was living in your car, I watched you, but I got tired of that. I live in an apartment now, and I like it better. So just remember that. Like, a lot of people would not want to live in their car, especially in New Jersey in the winter for 2 years, and especially in the summer in Florida. But I understand the freedom part of it. So what I do for my laying down part, I have a Jeep Renegade, okay? A 4-door. I have both back seats all the way down, always. My front passenger seat down, okay? I have a camping mat and a mattress topper and quilts. My head's back there. My feet come all the way up. I'm about 6 foot tall to my passenger seat, and that's how I lay down. I did a video. Search it on my channel, Inspirational Nomad, Waking Up, Living in a Car. And I just showed you, like, how I woke up. But you could be 6'5", and if you have a 4-door car where your back seat's going down, you can lay down full time, no problem. How do I pee in a pee jug? How do I go to the bathroom? I'm usually parked in a campground that has a public restroom, or a Walmart that's 24/7, or a truck stop that has a bathroom. But usually I don't have to go at night. Now, the past couple of nights I had to go to the bathroom at night. Why? Because I'm just getting over sickness. And when you have a sickness, you have diarrhea. Did I have the runs last night? Yeah. Did I run to the campground restroom at 12 o'clock at night? Hell yeah. Did I make it? Just barely. Okay. That's why I don't wear underwear. Good job, Stacy. From Cold Dairy, New Hampshire. Get the hell out of New Hampshire. But love and respect to New Hampshire. Ascending, Beauty and Brains. Lagnar, thank you. Tony, what's up, Sam? Tony, good to see you, brother. Thank you. Queen, hello, Lagnar. Lagnar, you are more than welcome, Beauty and Brains. Lagnar, and I'm at you lighting some candles. Loyalty means everything. Who inspires you? My mom, number one. She's been a blessing in my life. Without my mom, I don't think I would be as compassionate. She showed me the ultimate rule of life, which is compassion. And through my own failures, I've softened over the years. So that's number one. My mom. Then next would be probably like Tupac, Martin Luther King Jr., and just a variety of people that done different things in life. But I don't put anyone on a pedestal. I don't put even the people I mentioned. I don't put my mom on a pedestal. I don't put Tupac on a pedestal. I don't put Martin Luther King on a pedestal. I take the best I can from people that have inspired me, and I put my own twist on it. I take some things from Trump, even though I don't like him. I take some things from him. I take some things from Hillary. I take some things from anyone. I mean, not necessarily Hillary, but I take some things from everyone I meet. I try to, and I just try to put my own twist on it. What you find out midway through your life is everyone will let you down, including me. Everyone will let you down, including me. The one thing you're going to learn midlife crisis is put no one on a pedestal, especially your lover. Going to totally let you down. That's how you become disillusioned. So what you learn is you take the good from someone, you leave the bad, and you put your own twist on it. Because your kids are going to let you down, your dog's going to let you down, everyone's going to let you down. What I could tell you is take the good part of them, leave the bad. Everyone's human, and that's it. Good job. Lagnar, Queen, Connor. And you too, thank you. Loyalty means everything. What's your biggest regret? Well, besides dating that Asian girl with the Hello Kitty, and I don't even regret that. Well, one, losing money. I put money in too much of risky investments, and I've lost too much at times. That's a regret. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say you regret doing it, but it's painful. It's painful that the Asian girl I dated that I lost. It was one of the few relationships that I looked like an asshole. Like, do I regret it? I mean, it's part of your journey and it refines you. So it's hard to say you regret, but I want to at least say what was painful, because I don't want to be disingenuous and just saying, well, everything works out towards good. the most painful things in my life were losing large sums of money through risky investment, dating girls that I tried to seduce, but they end up getting the best of me, and I end up like Eddie Murphy and Boomerang. Like I was the man, and then I got boomeranged, and then like even though I was dating Holly Berry, like I was still disappointed because I want Robin Williams. But then eventually I get my mojo back. So do I regret dating Robin Williams? I mean, not necessarily, but that's what I would say, honestly. And one of my regrets is when my dog was older in her life, I wish I would have been a little bit more patient. I never hit my dog or abused my dog. I love my dog with all my heart. But I remember when she was older and I was working a full-time job and I was just stressed out because I was working hard. I was working a lot of hours and I would come home and, she was going to the bathroom in the house and she just couldn't control her bladder anymore. And I was never abusive to her, but you don't have to be physically abusive. Like I felt like I was emotionally abusive. I was a little bit too impatient with her at the end of her life. And I could have did better. So I want to honestly say those would be the things I would say. Connor, 2 stars. Thank you, Queen. How are you doing, Lagnar? George, Sam, I know you go in the water. Do you ever chill in the sand checking out the view? I don't really like pull up a chair, but I definitely check out the view, brother. I was checking out the view today. Oh, yeah. But I have to keep moving. But I go in the water, yes. And I walk along the beach. I really, very rarely do I set up like a chair or sit down on the sand and just watch. But as I get older, I'm sure I will. But I like to keep moving. And I like to just feel that sun beating on me. I like to listen to music and keep that blood flowing. But that's what I like to do. And that being said, let's take a hydration break with a magical ice water. Everyone drink with me. Gleno, cheers to you, brother. It's Coors Light in the air. Good job. Love and respect. Lagnar, loyalty means everything. Loving yourself and having love left over. I ain't mad at that. Rick, luckily I have unemployment for 6 months. I've been there. And I will be, so you didn't get fired, you got laid off. Because if you got fired, it'd be hard to get unemployment. Usually, then you got laid off, technically. At least that's what it would appear to be. I will be looking for a job while traveling. Good. I have friends, family all over country I will be visiting. Well, there you go, brother. All I can say is I've been on unemployment. It gets scary when it's getting ready to run out. Now, ask Doug. Doug's going through that now. So I'm not mad at you. Take this time because as society, we're overworked. So I'm not going to tell you like, look, just go out there and look, make the most of your unemployment. Just as the months pass, just realize it takes on average to get most jobs. It takes about 3 to 4 months, sometimes 3 to 6 months, really. And that, so it takes 3 to 6 months to get a job. So like if you were applying for a job now, I mean, certainly maybe with Target or something like that, it'd be quicker. But if you're getting any job like above $15, $20 an hour, it's going to take 3 to 6 months to get. Even when I got an internal transfer, it took 4 months. You're going to go on, you got 2 interviews. You're going to go on 1 interview, and then it's going to be like 3 weeks, 4 weeks before they call you back for the second interview. Then you got to talk to HR. And that whole thing is a few months. So just getting a job takes several months. Look it up. Jay Smith, if you're still in here, Google what's the average time it takes to get a job. I believe it's 4.5 months. But Jay Smith, break that down for us, brother. Live and let live. Hope everyone is having a good evening. Live and let live. Cheers to you. Love to you. I hope everyone in your life is treating you right. And if they're not, I hope that you are showing them the front door. What was that song back in the day? Looking at the front door? Or tell them kick rocks. I love you, Liv. Loyalty. Lagnar, true. Lagnar, live and let live. Light a candle for you. Damn, Lagnar, I like those candles. Somebody give me a candle emoji. Woohoo. Having kids nowadays is kind of dumb. Well, for me it is, but for some people, that's their passion. Like for me, it's my dream to be a YouTube star wearing no underwear and be in South Florida. But I know people, it's their dream to have 2 kids. They would have more if they had the money. Have a bunch of kids, live in the hills of Pennsylvania, have a fireplace at night, eat pizza and drink wine. That's their dream. Should I throw shade on their dream? No. Do I want to live in shade? No, I want to live in the sun of Florida with no kids and no underwear. Everyone's different. You'll learn that too midway through your life. But the key is, if you don't want to have kids, don't let someone shame you into it. Too much to worry about. Well, that's true. I worried about my dog a lot. But some people, this is what I learned, woohoo. Some people, though, if they didn't have kids, they would have no joy. Some people, like, they live to have kids now. But I am the believer of, I would not be bringing kids into this world without seriously thinking about. Because, like I said, to me, I'm not trying to sell people on like this world is magical. We're blessed. We're blessed though if we look at the context of the world's history. We live in a great time compared to many other times. Like there's no famine, at least in developed countries. There's no famine. There's no like you got food. People throw out food left and right. Like if you were born 100 years ago, well, if you were born like 500 years ago, you'd be out in the woods hunting a bunny to eat dinner. Now you're like throwing out chicken wings that got half the chicken on them. You're eating pizza, you're drinking beer, you're throwing the other half out, you're watching porn. I mean, you're doing whatever you want. So it's we're living in good times. We are living in different times. Well, I just broke it down to you. Big difference between hunting a rabbit and watching porn. Big difference. Lagnar, loyalty means everything. Let's see if Sam will kill me with some words. What? What happened? I missed something? Lagnar, winking. Joseph, I think Rick Rule is trying to say is he is alone, not in love with a partner. No love life can get hard being alone, especially when you're at midlife. I guess everyone's different. I just kind of like this YouTube, in addition to look, I would love to do it as far as a sustainable income. It's a level of connection. That's the second part of it. So for me, this fulfills my need to connect with like-minded people. But some people, this may not be enough. Like they want to actually like go on dates and like sit around like a picnic table and stuff. I don't want to do that. Like when I was walking up and down the beaches today and families were having picnics and stuff, like I don't look at their family and say, damn, I wish that was me. I said, no, thank you. But that's just me. So again, I can't speak for everyone. Good job. Tony, do you believe in God? Yes, I do. And I believe in Jesus, but I don't force it on anyone. And I don't care what you are, atheist or whatever. It's all love and respect, as long as you're not hurting anyone. Perker Pro 86. Have you spent any time in Sarasota yet? I went to the West Coast. I don't know if I spent much time in Sarasota. I may have drove through it. But I'm not a big fan of the West Coast of Florida. Love and respect. Don't get upset with me. I got a couple friends from there. My favorite part of the West Coast is Naples. But I spent most of my time in Naples and Marco Island. I went up to Fort Myers. I went up to Tampa. So I drove through Sarasota, but I can't say that I spent enough time in Sarasota to give it an honest evaluation. There's a different energy, though, on the West Coast. I need the East Coast, Atlantic Ocean, MILF, diverse culture that it brings. That's just my opinion. Everyone's different. Love, respect to the West Coast. But yeah, that'll be my evaluation thus far. Thank you. Rick Rule. No matter how much you save, society makes it impossible to be financially independent. Well, I agree with that. I agree. I totally agree. I was making six figures, and even with no family and a minimalistic existence. Well, I agree. I practice it when I preach. Look, I'm not a millionaire. I'm not even close. So, I don't know what people think. I've already broken down budgets and how much it is to pay for certain things, and I've done videos on it. So, believe me, I totally get it. I'm not here trying to sell people on anything. Look, all I could tell you is do the best you can. Try to push to make society better. Be thankful, and make the most of your life. And just focus as much as you can on the positive. That I'm practicing what I preach. I try to focus because I worry about money. I do. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I try to just say, Sam, look, don't let that steal your today. I mean, I want to be thankful for today, thankful for my blessings. Other people have it worse. Some people, some people have it better. And I've been on both ends of the coin. So all you can do though is it's hard, but you got to try to turn off your mind. You got to try to turn off your mind and you got to try to be present in the moment. It's not easy. And I understand. Lamb Cam, what's up, brother? It's emoji. Closest I can find to suck emoji. Lamb Cam, you get A for effort, brother. Good job. Rick Rule. I have only been able to save enough to last a few years. Well, I understand, brother. Well, that's a blessing. If you got enough some people don't have enough for a $500 emergency. So, make sure that you have compassion on them. So, and I've been there. So what I could tell you is, look, brother, if you have anything saved, you're blessed because a lot of people don't. So just be thankful for that. But I understand the worry and just try to do the best you can. Peppa Pig. Hello, Sam. Hello. I love your topics. Thank you. Have been following Andrew Yang. Very interesting. He's data driven. He's got to get a little bit more passionate. But yeah, look, he's the best guy out there. Look, I would run for president, but that guy's already doing like all the technical things, and he's running on the same platform I am. Two basic things he wants to pass. One is universal basic income, $1,000 a month, and two is Medicare for all. So why am I going to run for president? Just for ego? Now, the one thing I'm worried a little bit about him is he doesn't have enough understanding of human nature. He's just, everything is data. And he'll get eaten alive if he thinks he could just break down numbers. People don't, even though you can make perfect sense, but if you can't reach human emotion, you're not going to move people. So you got to do both. You need data, but you also need to tap into human emotion. But yeah, I would say, look, follow Andrew Yang. He supports what I would support. And if he doesn't do the job, then I may have to get into the ring. But what I can tell you is $1,000 universal basic income. I think he's starting a little bit low there. And Medicare for all. Doing catch up on your videos. Thank you. I have been busy with my dad in hospital. I'm sorry to hear that. Love to you. Thumbs up to your channel. Heart emojis. Prayers, Peppa Pig, to you and your dad, and love to you. Thank you. Live and let live. And Lagnar. Thank you. That's good. Yolanda. Oh my, I caught you live. Good to see you. Just caught your earlier video. Thank you, heart emoji. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Yolanda. Senchi, Philippines in the house. Happy New Year's. Praise the Lord. You're a day ahead of us. Now, in the Philippines, I learned that from my other viewer from the Philippines, Meadow. They're a day ahead. So it's New Year's Eve going into the New Year's. Like, we learned that too in Y2K. Like, everyone thought the world was going to end. But in New York, we were waiting for the ball to drop. But like across the world, like in the Philippines, the ball already dropped. It was already 2K. So what I could tell you is they're a day ahead of us. But right now, as I make this, we got one more day to the New Year's. I'll probably do tomorrow night. I'll do a New Year's Eve special. What will we talk about? I don't know. Probably no underwear, MILFs, and anything else we can think about. Leno, there's no way he'll catch up with the comments. Maybe I will. Keep leaving them. Lots of people tonight. Yeah, make it rain on the comments. Thank you, Gleno. I got you, brother. Hang in there. Drink that Coors Light, brother. Lagnar, laughing. Good. It's good to laugh. Laughter is medicine for the soul. Let us drink to that. Thank you. Now, look, even the scriptures say, it's good for people to drink. It says, don't take the alcohol away from the people. I remember it said that in the Old Testament. And they drank wine. Jesus drank wine. That was his first miracle. Remember in the King of Comedy? Remember the Kings of Comedy? I think they said like that. They broke it down. Jesus' first miracle was, let's not let the party stop. Turn that wine, turn that water, the wine. We made the water from wine or whatever. Now, do I drink alcohol? No. Do I co-sign alcohol? Look, if it helps you, if illegal marijuana helps you, do what you want. I don't know. Who am I to judge? Alice, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Also, Ascending, prayer emoji. Thank you. John, prayer emoji for Daddy Geek. Yes, we love Daddy Geek. Thank you. Apathy, Daddy Geek, much love. Yes, I love the support. Lagnar, hey, brother Glenn, 40 minutes. He can go on for hours. Yes, Lagnar, let there be light, brother. Light a candle. Peppa Pig. Angel emoji and the magical heart emoji. I like those. At Daddy Geek, yes, he deserved that. Good job. Lagnar's laughing. Good. It's good to laugh. Daddy Geek, thanks all. We love you, Daddy Geek. Much love and respect to everyone. That's what I'm talking about. Healthy environment. Good job. Clam Jenkins. Good evening from Lake Michigan. Well, love and respect to the cold Lake Michigan, but I got a few viewers from the Detroit, Michigan area. Love and respect to the Midwest of the United States of America. Praise the Lord and love to you. Lagnar, Daddy Geek, kiss emoji, Lagnar. Welcome, Clem, yes. Gabriel, hello from NJ. What does that stand for? New Jersey, the Garden State. Did I spend my 37 years there? Yeah. Do I still have love for New Jersey? I do, but it's like a girlfriend you divorced, or a girl like you broke up with. Like, I still love her, but I don't really love her. I love her. I'm thankful for her, but I'm not going back. Unless I got to see my mom. Love to New Jersey. Lagnar. Gabriel, welcome. George, Mr. President to you. Feel good today. I see a good future for you. Well, thank you, brother. George, your words of encouragement mean something to me. Like even when last night you told me, Sam, you got to turn this country around. I'm going to do it, brother. Thank you for your support. And when I get there, everyone here is getting a job in addition to the universal basic income. Loyalty means everything. At Daddy Geek, prayer emoji. Lagnar's laughing good. It's good to laugh. Hey, Mob. What's up, brother? What's up, Professor? Yeah. Happy New Year, brother. Happy New Year. Air Mob and everyone in here, my prayer is that everyone gets closer to their dream and immediately good things happen for you. I want good things for everyone. Praise the Lord. Lagnar, at Sam, what would you have done if that car hit yours? Well, there's many times I almost got into a car accident. What would I have done if that car hit mine? Probably curse this world. I fucking hate this world in my mind. Then try to find something I'm thankful for. Then try to talk myself off the edge and say, look, at least you're not hurt. At least they're not hurt. That's why you have insurance. And then I would say, I hate this world. And then I would say, all right, let me be thankful. And then I would just bear and grit it until I got all the insurance claims done. And then finally I would find happiness again. But I would be going back and forth between cursing the world and trying to be thankful. And then eventually, as the good winds of life would blow again, I would have my sail set on going forward. That's what I would do. Good job. Cheers. Lagnar, cheers at Inspirational Nomad. Thank you, brother. Gabriel, New Jersey. Take a second for a hydration, brother. I'm in the zone tonight, man. I got my second win back. I just got to seize the moment. Thank you, brother. Yellen, hey, Sammy. Hope your weekend went good, brother. Thank you. Hope yours went good, too. Life moves fast. That's the truth. Next thing you know, you're pulling the midlife crisis button. Yeah, that's true. Amen. And stay hydrated. Sunglass, peace emoji, and 100 emoji, brother. Love and respect, and thank you. Appreciate that. Lagnar, no kids, no underwear. Well, let the choir say amen. 1 Corinthians chapter 7. I believe Paul wrote in there, stay single, or 2 Corinthians, one of them. The new outlaw. Negative guy, and we don't even give him energy, and that's why he has a fake profile, and we keep going forward. Luke, Sam, brother, how are you, man? Send some positive vibes. Been feeling in just negative energy. Well, yeah, you just got to win. Like, did you feel that wind of negative energy from that guy? I'm not surprised his tag name has outlaw in it. Total disaster. And a negative energy, yeah, sometimes with life, we experience that. But always trying to stay positive. Yep, don't let the negativity get you. So I definitely feel the relevancy of your message. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. That's the type of people I want in my life. Positive people, not negative. Good job. I got to make a conscious effort. Like, I could have spent like 10 minutes on that guy, and I see left a bunch of other comments. I could have, believe me. You guys know, I've dealt with negative people, and they still subscribe to my channel. They have no life. They come on my channel, and then they want to tell me about what to do. See, look now, even now, I'm going to give energy. I'm going to go for it. Good job, Brandon. What is your reason for not getting married and having kids? Just something I don't desire. What is your reason for doing it? I don't believe in procreating. I don't really think this world's that great to bring more people into. I believe marriage is more work than a blessing. I don't like family time. I don't like get-togethers. I don't like being around a lot of people. Like, my real life, I practice what I preach. I spend all of my day by myself. By choice, not like because like I'm a shut-in, like the guy who was in here outlaw, like the only life he has is online, like with a fake profile. Like, I got options. I got hot chicks that would date me. I got like friends that want to see me. I, by choice, spend all of my day by myself. I enjoy this, and then that's it. I like non-commitment. I don't like to be stuck into something. I don't like to be committed to anything. This is just the way I am. There was a time in my life in my mid-20s that I wanted to be committed. And when I got rejected a couple times, I cried like a baby. Then when I got over that, I just realized that I don't even want this anyway. So that's kind of just breaks it down to you. But there's no judgment on somebody else who wants something different than me. I do believe midway through my life, we're all different. We all have different dreams and desires. And if whatever your thing is, as long as you're not hurting anyone, I'm all for it. Queen. I saw those bikinis. Yeah, bikini emoji. A blue one. Well, that the bikini you saw in the video, that was, I think, a little, I think she should have been wrapped up a little bit more. But love and respect. Gabriel, I feel the same way you do about loving myself alone. Well, there's nothing wrong with masturbation, brother. Believe me, that one negative guy in here, he should masturbate more. He's a little too uptight. Gabriel, I'm currently car dwelling in New Jersey. Well, brother, you can do it. I've done it, and it can be done. Good job, Lagnar. Click on 3 dots on the right and block a commenter. Yeah, that's what happened. Marin, palm tree, heart, and respect here. I love you, Marin. Love and respect to you and to everyone. And I really love you, Marin. I appreciate you. Luke, brother, got a question. How would you deal with North Sea neighbors? If you're living in a condo and people on top are noisy, would you confront them? Well, I used to live on top, and there was times where people thought I was noisy. And they call my phone number and say, Sam, you're making too much noise. So I've lived that life. And I've respectfully tried to be more quiet. Uh, and I had good neighbors overall. But what I can tell you is that's part of neighbors. And that's why I don't want neighbors anymore. I had good neighbors, but it still happened. It's an entanglement. It's a commitment. It's a marriage. And I don't want that. I'd rather live in a campground. Like right now, the people that are camping next to me, they're making noise. They're like opening up their RV door every couple minutes. Do I care? No. Because in a couple days, I'll never see them again a day in my life. And that's the type of commitment I like. Good job. Non-committal. Luke, loud neighbors. Yeah. Well, I've been a loud neighbor. I've also been a quiet neighbor. Been through both. Luke, I met. Gotcha. Marin. We never, all caps, know what's around the next corner. I find that spectacular. Well, good and bad. Lots of gifts to look at. Only look. Oh, yeah. I understand that. Lagnar. Good job, Secret Mod. Thank you. Brandon, the best thing money can buy you is not worrying about living expenses and bills. Yeah, that's why we're going to get a universal basic income, another form of socialism, just like Social Security, just like corporate welfare. That's what they call corporate socialism, when they give tax incentives to the rich, and a guy like the New Outlaw, his whole life has been in poverty or middle class, or he's been inheritance, and he doesn't understand corporate welfare. Corporate socialism is Donald Trump's version of basically destroying the middle class. Okay. Middle class going to get universal basic income, Social Security socialism, and we're going to get a little bit more socialist. So buckle up. Socialism always ends in starvation. Just not really, brother. Because what I can tell you is you just end in that comment. Good job. Joseph, Rick Rule is right about making six figures. I made six figures, but I paid my Uncle Sam $30,000 in Fed income. Well, yeah, you pay more. You pay more than Donald Trump. We don't even know what Donald Trump pays. Doesn't put his tax returns out there. You pay more than who's that? Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett says he pays more than his middle class secretary. The middle class pay more in net taxes than corporations. That's the truth. And then they tell you that you're wrong for asking for more. Total disgrace. I invested in properties and money pits. Yeah, it's all right. We're going to get universal basic income. Margie. People are saying Sam is socialist. Well, I am a little bit of a socialist. I believe in Social Security. That's socialism. Okay. I believe that right now what we're doing is corporate socialism. Corporate tax cuts for billionaires, and all they do is stock buybacks. And we have billion-dollar companies like Walmart paying $10 an hour. I don't agree with that. Capitalism would have collapsed during the Great Depression if the government didn't bail it out. Capitalism would have collapsed during the Great Recession just a few years ago if the government didn't bail it out. Capitalism is unsustainable. History has already proven it. The only way it keeps going is if the government bails it out periodically. We are $21 trillion in debt. We went in debt just a year ago to give corporations more tax cuts. We want to go in debt again to build a wall. Capitalism is unsustainable. The government prints money. It is a game, and the middle class are getting screwed. Unions, pensions are gone. Corporations run it. You sit behind your fake YouTube channel and you think you know about history. You don't know that capitalism without government would have died, and you would have been actually have to work instead of either living off your inheritance or living in your mom's basement typing a message. Praise thy Lord, Margie. Thank you. Rick Rule, Joseph, I pay 40% of my salary in taxes. Oh, you pay more than Warren Buffett. You pay more than Trump. I have to pay 40%. Why do companies with $2 billion pay in cash? Yeah, we're going to change that. Socialism cometh to America. Gabriel, socialism, much like capitalism there, is right and wrong. Yes, you need both. You need capitalism and socialism. You need a level of both. Good job. Rick, I am advocating for socialism. We need a level of both, but the rich and corporations should have to pay their fair share. Totally agree with that. Rick, I mean, not advocating for socialism. No, I get it. I mean, me too. I mean, I'm saying that a little bit in jest. You need some socialism, you need some capitalism, you need some government. You need all three. You need a balance. You need to get away from the isms, and you need to get off your high horse. That's just the way life is. Good job. Apathy. Sammy, do you think most friendships are headed for virtual relationships? I can only pray. So that people don't feel burdened by other people? Yes, that's what I'm hoping. And I'm hoping that we have robots that are caretakers. So would you imagine having to be a caretaker to Margie? She's telling you that socialism, most people now that are older, they're going to have immigrants taking care of them, okay? They're the same ones that want to build the wall, and it's going to be, they're going to have an immigrant caretaker. They've cursed other ethnic groups that migrated over here, and then when their kids don't want to take care of them and they can't wipe their own ass, it's going to be an immigrant that's going to get sent to them from hospice. They're going to take care of them. Okay? And what I can tell you is you can only pray, okay, that you get a level of financial equality for all people. You get a level of immigration reform so people are not shamed and people don't have to climb over a wall. There's a new Ellis Island, and you can only pray that we get robots to take care of the elderly. We don't want to hear their old ways anymore because their old America's dead, okay? Their old America's dead, and they either better accept it or they better have a robot take care of them, all right? Because we're not pandering here, Gabriel. Rick 007. They use all the loopholes. Yeah, they know the loopholes. Trump's lawyer knew the loopholes until he got caught by the FBI, okay? Till he got caught and indicted by the FBI, law and order. We're going to respect the law, says Trump. We respect the law. If we respect the law, then he should respect that he's being investigated by the FBI. His lawyer was found as doing criminal acts, okay? Paying off prostitutes after he committed adultery, okay, with his wife, okay? So let us respect thy law, Queen. Just ride it out the bad days. I totally agree with that, Marin. Giving thought to recent illness. Sometimes it seems as I adjust to higher levels, I become more sensitive to get away from lower levels. That's a good point. If that makes any sense, no, that does, Marin. That's another great insight. Great to be grateful. Marin, I pray only the best for you. You're a sweetheart, and you got a lot to offer intelligence-wise. Rick, Craig, Craig, don't worry about it. If corporations pay their fair share, we get universal basic income. We're going to tax corporations a little bit more, and we're going to print more money. We already printed 21 trillion. Gabriel, to bail out capitalism. Gabriel, no worries. I'm done with NJ. I love NJ. Oh, look at that. Uh-oh. Trump got hold of the Twitter feed. We're going... Uh-oh. We're in overdrive, guys. All right, we're back. When you can zoom in, and my hands are all sweaty, and so is the screen, so it zoomed in close. No worries, I'm done with NJ. Love the NJ. Have my heart on Arizona. Well, love and respect to Arizona, one of the sunshine states, has the most sun on average in the United States, or New Mexico, also a great state. Loyalty means everything. Would you ever do a meetup? No, because I spend most of my time alone. It's no disrespect. I appreciate my viewers, but I spend most of my time alone. Apathy. I have a friend, all she does is the NJ up her past traumas that happened years and years ago. She is very wealthy, but stays in the past and does not invest in the future. Well, if you don't vibe with her, Apathy, and if you don't feel like, there's a healthy vibe, I would just remove her out of your life. And then see her periodically. Because why do you need a negative energy in your life? You don't need that. That's how I view life, Gabriel, at Rick. If you had your own biz, could you use some of the same loopholes? You could. You could also claim bankruptcy. If it doesn't work out, you can claim bankruptcy 6 times like Donald Trump and play the game of capitalism. So you could do either one. Apathy. I hate this world too, but I'm grateful for alive. Well, Apathy, you got the right attitude. Rick, GM got bailed out for the tune of $12 billion, and then they turn around and lay off thousands of Americans. That's the problem. Well, that's capitalism. I salute the flag. Gabriel, UBI is the way of the future. Always coming. As more technology takes over lower income jobs. Yep. Andrew Yang, 2020. There we go. Apathy. Carpe diem. Yes. Seize the moment. Queen. Hey, you know what it is? Someone buy your car the other night. I know. We were trying to tell you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know you guys were. Thank you for that. Rick, at Gabriel, I may not have my own business, but I pay 40% in taxes and I have no loopholes. No, I think it's a shame. Middle class and lower class get hosed, and rich people, they just keep pumping capitalism propaganda, and we get squeezed. That's a problem. I agree. Queen, good to see you too. Apathy, amen. Sal, good evening from Houston, Texas. Sam, hope you're doing well. Thank you. And enjoying your weekend. Thank you, Sal, for the positivity, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Gabriel, 40% is a lot. Move to a state without state tax. Now, the only problem with states that have no state income tax, I know, is that the pay scale's less. Quality of life is better for me. But New Jersey had better jobs, higher paying jobs. Florida has no state income tax, but lower paying jobs. And net, you'd make more money on average in New Jersey. Okay. But I enjoy quality of life more in Florida because of the atmosphere, weather, and climate. So, you got to kind of pick your poison on that. Rick at Craig. Oh, yeah, don't worry about him. He's just all negative guy. But I hear you, Rick. Marin, toasting to your zones. Thank you. Lucky Clover. Lagnar. Amen. Sorry for asking a stupid question. No stupid question. You're a good guy. Oh my God, you are so funny. It's good to laugh. Don't let people get you down, Gabriel. Or use investment accounts or HSA accounts. Rick at Gabe. I plan to, but I need to move to a place where there are still jobs, so I totally understand that. Peppa Pig. GM also paid the bailout back. People in my family who are not temp workers kept their jobs. Flint, Lansing, Lake Orion. Thank you for sharing, Peppa Pig. Apathy. Sammy. Don't give the haters your energy. I almost did. I just give them a little bit, but I don't want to. I want to go forward. Thank you. Not your fancy van life. Hello there. Hello, Rick. Peppa Pig. Not true. GM still owes the government $9.7 billion. There may be, I don't know enough to go back and forth, but I'm glad that you're both sharing different sides of the perspective. Thank you. Queen, I'm doing great. Apathy. Non-committal. Yes, for President 2020. Yes. Some of your comments would make great t-shirts. Yes, thank you. Sean Murphy Journal. There is a guy on YouTube who lives in his RV in Florida who is always asking for money to fix his RV. He called the Lisa Maria. I never heard of that. Apathy. Andrew Yang 2020. He wants basic income. Wake up. Another good t-shirt. Yeah, I like that. Good job, Apathy. You're going to be Secretary of State. Lagnar. At Apathy. No change for trolls. As I am king of trolls. Rick. As I don't know if I'm going to say that name right. Leona Hemsley, okay, said taxes are for the little people. Huh, she broke that down. Good job. Apathy. Another t-shirt. Virtual friends. I love them with no commitment. Apathy, you're moving up on a ladder. Good job. Luke, we appreciate you, Sam. Thank you. What are you going to do for New Year's? Spend most of my day alone. This will be my only companionship by choice. So don't feel sorry for me, but thank you for asking. During any new cool spots going to check out? Nah, I've checked out pretty much everywhere I want to check out. I'll just be by the beach. I'll call my mom, and that's it. And I'll go on YouTube. Now that's all I want to do. Rick, the middle class is slave. Well, yeah, middle and lower class. I mean, let's not forget too, there's people below the middle class. So, what I can just say is we're getting a raw deal. Upper class is screwing us all, and then they're dividing us, and it's horrible. Joseph. And believe me, the people in here like who are commenting on social, they're not upper class. Please. A guy with a fake profile, the people who are really upper class, they don't care. These people have just been brainwashed Joseph, my last relationship lasted 7 years. I felt like I was married. We lived together. I prefer a partner. Don't like being single. Gets too lonely. Well, I respect that. Everyone's different, and I want everyone to do what works best for them. Apathy. Lagnar, I hear you. Hello? From Brazil. Well, brother, I believe that's a brother. Hello from Brazil. Love, respect. Lagnar. Secret mode. FYI. Oh, yeah. Something I live. Oh, thank you for breaking down a live thing. Sam, live and let live. Sam, I finally tried those Health Warrior bars. Oh, my God. My new addiction, all right? The Chow peanut butter, yes, my favorite, are everything. Live and let live. You get me. Yeah, they are pretty good. And they're healthy, too. Low sugar, only 3 grams. Expert. Greetings from Russia. Love and respect to Russia. Thank you. Marin. TikTok. New year going to start draining the swamps. Oh, yeah, right. Raising my glass of water 2019 already. I love you, Marin. That's good. I love you, Marin. Apathy. Capitalism is cruel. Yep. Capitalism unchecked is horrible way to live. You base everything in society on profits. Doesn't matter about people. It's all about profits. That's the definition of capitalism. Google it. Someone Google capitalism right now. It's a system based on companies making profit. That's it. So that means basically if you can't make a profit for them, you don't mean anything. If you're handicapped and you can't make a profit and there's no social programs for you, you don't mean anything. Okay? You get sick and you can't make a profit for a hospital, you don't mean anything. Okay? Doesn't matter. Without social programs, we basically, you just step over people. Doesn't matter. People like that. People are controlled by the dollar. Please. Sean Murphy. CEOs have tax loopholes that their accounts work on every year. There is something the middle class does not have. Oh yeah, look, corporations and the very elite, believe me, they get people debating all these content, and they're laughing. Believe me, like some of the neighborhoods like that I walk past that you can't even see their houses and the gated communities. You think they're on YouTube debating socialism? They got 5 lawyers working the loopholes. They're looking at like their next mansion they want to buy. They don't care about like debating socialism on YouTube. They're raping the system. Luke, I agree with you, brother. We definitely need universal basic income to everybody. Yeah, we print money. We can do it. A decent human decency, yep. And dignity of life, yep. So they can pursue their heart's desires. I totally agree. It's going to be a healthier society. And it's still going to be people being billionaires. It's going to be good. Marin, I'm with Luke. I'm with you both. Lagnar, yep. Peppa Pig. People are still talking about GM, but don't talk about the banks. I agree with that. And real estate corruption, I agree. Of 2008, I agree. Big bailouts, people losing homes. I agree. I agree, Peppa Pig. The bottom line is capitalism died during the Great Recession. That's what the Senate was told, that if you guys don't pass this bailout, the whole economy is going to collapse. And if it wasn't for socialism, the taxpayers bailed out capitalism, that's socialism, the whole system would have collapsed, would have been anarchy. Okay, so as you salute capitalism, make sure you salute your government and all the taxpayers who bailed out, who socialized all the losses of all the corporations. Good job. Apathy. Immigrant caretaker, though, hospice. So damn true. Yeah, apathy. Believe me, I see real life. I don't need some guy on YouTube or girl or whatever telling me about real life because I see how it ends for people. Thank you. Apathy. Old America's completely dead. Yeah, and a lot of good old senior citizens that are just and upright. So I don't want to put all senior citizens together. I know plenty of progressive thinking, hard people who fought for civil rights, for women's rights, who are very forward-thinking senior citizens, and I salute them. I respect them, and I think they should get more of a piece of the pie too. So I want to be clear on that. But I'm talking to a mindset of the old America. Totally speaking to that, but not to all old people. Marin, you're right. Big business banks on Wall Street, Peppa Pig. Oh, yeah. Marin gave the pig emoji. Good job, Marin. Lagnar at Luke. I am back. Stage sweeties. Marin, thumbs up. Lagnar, woo. Lagnar's rolling on the floor. Good job. Dylan's laughing good. Peppa Pig, laughing. Hello, Marin. Queen, I hope it's magical. Luke, Sam, where are you gonna go? Where you go? I'm right here. Oh, that's when I was zooming in now. The video is possessed. Yeah, that's when they tried to get me. That's when all corporations tried to put me in the loophole. Queen, yeah, same here. People try to control my life. Queen, don't let them in your life. Queen, but I just do me. Queen, you have figured out life. Marin, spend most of my time alone. I'm with you. I just need to learn how to be a better friend to myself. I want you to be. Self-care, learning, taking a course. That's good. Time consuming. Marin, you doing something positive for you. We support you. And like you said to me, you're very intelligent. We're going to give you your space. But we're going to show you that we're here with you. We hear you. We understand you. And then we're going to give you your space and we love you. Marin, we love you. Luke, Sam, this life is short. And I just heard that high school person that I went to school with passed away from a heart attack. Oh, yeah, I've lost a couple people I went to high school with. I'm your age, so it just shows your life is short. Oh, yeah. Well, that's a good thing, though. Cherish it. Like Sade said, cherish every day. Cherish the day. And that's good that life is short. Guess what? You don't have to live through too much misery. So, you know what? You ain't got nothing to lose. Go out there and walk around naked tomorrow. Well, no, don't do that. Walk around with no underwear, because if you walk around naked, you're going to get arrested. Walk around with no underwear, but enjoy your life. Look as many bikinis as you can, and go live on YouTube. Good job. Gilbert, Queens in the house. Hey, Sammy. Good evening. Good evening to you, brother. Rattling down, laughing. Good. It's good to laugh. That's so funny. Zoom. Oh, and Zoom cracks me up. Yeah, Zoom will really give you some bad angles. Thank you, Luke. That's why 2019 is self-care. I'm definitely inspired to go vegan raw, to bring myself more longevity and better quality of life. Well, that's key. In my body, pursuing financial goals of independence. All good goals. What I can tell you is aim for the moon, even if you miss, you're amongst the stars. You know, try to be a vegetarian, but even if you backslide 10% of the time, you're still 90% better off than when you started. Even if you backslide 50% of the times, you're still 50% better than when you started. Having a goal, aiming for the moon, even if you miss, you're amongst the stars. Praise thy Lord. Good job. Gilbert, stay on till 2019. Well, I may go all night long, but not really. Good job. Joseph, loopholes are in real estate ownership, write-offs on mortgage, interest, maintenance, etc., taxes, insurance, tenant vacancies. Lagnar, Marin, take your time. Yes, try to find your passions and meditate. We love Marin. Marin had over 80 employees. Marin's got a lot of life experience. Had over 80 employees in business in Florida. Families move here, 2.5 kids, expecting no change in income. Yep. 6 months later, total disaster. Marin, I love you. Good job, Queen. Whether you do something good or bad, people are going to talk. Yet, Queen, you get it. About you regardless. Huh, totally, you saw that? So don't worry about them. Just do you. Yes, Queen, you get life. Tiana Marie just joined, and your smile is contagious. Well, thank you. Glad it happened. It has returned. It has returned. Thank you. And I'm not going to ask too many questions. Like if somebody wants to, if you just get blessed, if you have a good day, don't ask too many questions. Just play Ice Cube. Today was a good day, and don't ask any questions. And I got to blow my nose because I still got a little congestion. I was sick the past couple days. Where's my... Uh-oh. Ah, damn. Oh. 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 I lost it. All right, well, shit. Where's my napkin? I'll find it. Fuck. All right. What are you gonna do? Lagnar, wow, so sorry. George, Sam, you're funny. You have the gift of love in your heart. Thank you. Your viewers, love you, man. Good night, George. We love you too, brother. We got you. We love you. Lagnar, at Queen, fook them. Fook them is right, brother. Fook the shit out of them, man. Patrice Mills, just found your channel tonight. In college, trying to figure out what I'm going to do after graduation. I'm going to break it down for you. And whether I should travel and live out of a car, your inspiration, and you preach the truth. Well, Patrice, in my opinion, what you should do is you should get a job. That's my opinion. That's my experience. I got to practice what I preached. I lived in my car while working a full-time job. Why? Because what you're going to realize in life, what you need the most in life is money. And you're just getting out of college. Either you're going to be in college loan debt or your parents paid for it. You want to get a job immediately. That's my opinion. That's what I did in my own life. That's what I still do in my own life. I live in my car full-time and I have a full-time job. So I want to tell you exactly what I'm doing. Now, I'm not sitting on a high horse. I'm not sitting like, you know what I mean, up on, stripper pole trying to tell you like throw dollars at me and I'm not working. What I'm trying to tell you is you should work. And then if you want to live in your car and travel too, do that. But something to produce income. Because you want to get especially getting out of college, the longer you stay away from the workforce, the more you're going to have no confidence in you. What I've seen happen is people get out of college, then they want to go travel, do whatever, not going to workforce. And then instead of going back to work, they say, all right, now I want to go back to my master's degree. And they didn't even have one job yet. What I can tell you, live in your car if you want, but get to work. Now, I don't want to lose you as a viewer, but I don't want to lie to you. I want the best for you. Now, Patrice, if you wanted to strip and work, I wouldn't be mad at that. But what I'm trying to tell you is, you know what I'm trying to say. You're a smart woman. Make your money. Live your life. But start now and refine as you go. Good job. Sean Murphy, $50,000 to pay for a prisoner in jail per year. Someone's making a profit. Everything's about making a profit. In the capitalist system, that's what we operate off. Joseph, the earth has trillions of dollars in resources. Oh, definitely. We go to war for some of that. We send men to the moon, send robots to Mars, but can't solve poverty in the country. Universal basic income. No child should be hungry. I totally agree with that, or die. Yeah, look, most children are not, well, not in developed countries. They're not. Because there are, I have family members that are on programs. They get food stamps, they get things like that. I've never been on any government assistance. But I have family members that have been, and I have friends that have been. So what I can tell you is you're not going to starve to death, but you're going to live a life of a lack of dignity. Everyone should get $1,000 a month. Why? Because we give tax breaks to corporations. People, they hoard billions of dollars in cash. They don't create jobs. They don't give raises. Minimum wage is $7, I think, like 25 cents. The bottom line, like Patrice, she takes the wrong turn in life. She's not like Donald Trump where she inherited millions of dollars where she can go bankrupt 6 times and still become the president. If she takes the wrong turn in life and she goes bankrupt, if she gets bankrupt once, her whole life will be devastated. She'll never get ahead. See, Donald Trump inherited money. His whole life was privileged, just like his whole children were privileged. And so he can make mistakes and still get ahead. If Patrice gets out of college and she makes some mistakes and go bankrupt, her whole life will be just trying to get back to zero. Okay, that's the difference between privilege in capitalism and, most of other society. Big difference, Marin. My business was fine. The employees had to move back to stay away from family members. Disaster for them. I was fine. They just didn't get reality here. Lagnar, Patrice, you are more than welcome. Sam is behind in live answering comments. Thank you, Lagnar, for navigating. Rick Rule, notice the sociopaths and psychopaths are always the ones who raised to the top. Yeah, because they have, what I found is most people are good and decent, but most people don't want to be bothered with all the BS. Who becomes the head of the homeowners association? The psychopath. Who becomes the head of the free world? The psychopath. Why? Because they have enough energy to go through all the BS in most cases. Once in a while, a good person stands up. But when the good person stands up, they realize it's not worth it. So who's going to end up taking on all the responsibility? The psychopath. Because they got nothing else better to do with their life. That's truth. Marin, thank you everyone here. Heart emoji and respect. Live and let live. Mr. Sam, make it wonderful and grateful work week. A good night. Some magical emoji to you all. Thank you, prayer emoji, for sharing your gift. Thank you for loving. You are a true blessing. Godspeed and peace be with you. Also, live and let live. Thank you. Lagnar, Marin, relax and enjoy. Yes. Lagnar, thanks. Lagnar, Marin, Luke. Also think there's a lot of suppressed technologies are out there that could totally free us and make us more advanced on every level that needs to be released so that we can have a better life. I totally agree with that. Let's start with marrying robots, okay? Let's get a hot robot that you can make and you can put on, and robot caretakers and robot spouses, and let's start there. I think we'll make life better, a lot better. Marin, you too. I hope, Lagnar. Patrice, thank you. I love you. Great advice. I love you. Sean Murphy, AI is man's demise. Well, look, the opposite of artificial intelligence is, let's go back to riding horse and buggy. They said the Industrial Revolution was man's demise. Like, we don't want automation and we don't want like industrial building things. We would still be riding horses. Will AI kill us? Well, look, if you live long enough in this life, this life ain't that great anyway. So if AI can make it a little bit better, but then eventually destroy us, let's party until it all goes downhill. Marin, Luke, yes, Luke, reserved. You've been working 20 plus years. Are you still excited about payday? That's the only thing that excites me. I'm thankful for my job. I work hard. Payday is the carrot on the stick for everyone. Because without that, you can't get by a carrot. That's the truth. Yes, it does. Thank you, Lagnar. At Marin, I am from backstage. Thanks, Sam. Yes, but nobody put baby in the corner. George, I want to open a topless breakfast joint. That ain't bad. And sell Viagra on the side looking for a partner. Well, I almost went half on a strip club. I don't want to do that, but not because I'm mad at you. Look, that's a legal hustle. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not mad at you. Peppa Pig. Don't lose sight of the mission, which is you. Self-care, enjoy. A lot of heart emojis. I'm learning this late in life, doing it. Peppa Pig, very smart. Lagnar, I know you're just playing. I'm mad at you. Jay Smith. What's up with all the thumbs down? Just a bunch of haters. They still subscribe to my channel and watch. They don't like to see when I'm happy. They like to see when I'm more depressed than happy. That's okay. I appreciate all the positive people giving a thumbs up. The bottom line is I've had haters since the beginning. I'll have more haters. As I grow, I get more haters. I'll still make a video tomorrow. I'll still make a video every day. They rather see me upset. They rather see me sad. They get mad when I'm happy because they want me to stop. But I keep making videos, and I'll keep making videos. My channel is growing by the grace of God. I'm not prideful saying it's all me. It's because I got good viewers and the grace of God. And I believe in life. As long as I acknowledge those two things, people who support me, I acknowledge them, and I acknowledge the grace of God, I will fulfill my destiny, okay? Judas doesn't stop the destiny. Never forget that. Tanya, I agree with you. Here, Arth, California. Luke, brother, we need to celebrate the New Year's with you tomorrow. So open up, stay until 12 p.m. so we can have a happy New Year's celebration. Well, we'll see, maybe. Luke, Ham pump emoji and party emoji. Yeah, let's rain. Lagnar, at J Smith, some bots. Yeah, probably. That's all right. We're going forward. Queen, prayer emoji. Christopher, hey, I'm glad I can stop. I never seem to catch the live streams, but I love to watch it. Thank you. And the live streams after the fact. Thank you, brother. I hope your day is going good. Christopher, the love and the respect is reciprocated. I appreciate that. I acknowledge you, and I thank you. Gilbert, I feel you at Luke. Daddy Geek, good night all. Thanks for the love and prayers. Daddy Geek, we pray for you. We love for you. We appreciate you. We acknowledge you. We respect you. Peace to you. We're going to keep you in prayer too. Not going to forget about you. We're not going to forget about you, Daddy Geek. Love to you. Gerald, keep making videos. We love you, Gerald. The love is reciprocated. I see you. I acknowledge you. Thank you. Lagnar, prayers to all. Yes, I agree with that. Gina, thumbs down to the haters. Thumbs up to Sammy. Yeah, money bag emoji and smile emoji. Praise thy Lord. Good job. Thank you. Thank you, Gina. Apathy, Sam, use the haters as fuel. Well, I'm just going to say praise the Lord. I'm going forward, and I appreciate the love, apathy, and all those positive people. I see that. Apathy, good night, Daddy Geek. Yes, love and respect. Peppa Pig, thumbs up, hearts, inspirational, no man. Heart emoji, thank you. Smiley face, good job. Thank you. All right, guys, I feel good. I feel thankful. I did the best I could, and that's all you can do in life. If you get a good day, take it. Some people don't want to see you have a good day. That's okay. Don't get upset. Make the most of each day. Tomorrow's another day. I hope every day, Sean Murphy, as long as you are happy, I'm happy for you. The love is reciprocated, brother, and I want the same for you. Thank you. Marin, maybe not robot spouses, but cook, clean laborers. Yes, robots don't sound romantic. Oh, okay, but if we put like exterior silicone skin on them and we chisel them up, you wouldn't even know. Like I could be a robot. Like it could happen. Apathy. Magical island emoji. John, have a good night. See you tomorrow. Yes, I want the best for everyone. That is positivity, love, and peace to you.